Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your Monday Daily Read. I hope you're doing well. I did get the message already of this day being all about you. Now, you're going to find it's a day where you're meant to look forward while looking within. What does this mean? This means that you're going to find that the day entails certain levels of self-reflecting, self-improvement potentially, how to move forward in a more healthy direction, to be more productive in that sense, to feel your best, to get things done efficiently and smoothly to the best of your ability. However, that's going to look for you. But let's pull some energy oracle. This reading has been a bit of a struggle to get going, but to begin for Monday. Flopping out yin and yang. The day talking about balance, the different sides of you, the different aspects of you, how you've changed over time, the different feelings within and energies within a situation. But I feel like you're needing to prioritize your healing and happiness throughout this day and how to again move forward and feel your best. And it doesn't just mean physically, right? It does talk about your emotional state, your mental state, your well-being as a whole, and your spiritual wealth, spiritual health all the meanwhile. But I feel like the clouds will start to clear moving forward if they haven't already started to for you individually. There's a sense of you thinking about things in a very day and night, black and white kind of way, but Spirit's saying there's always that gray matter, that gray in between aspect of which, and you might find that you're in that gray matter kind of space and stage of your path at this time, thinking about that representing a bit of an in-between stage, all right? And if you're not, so be it. You could be, before, a big switch up or a better stage ahead, or just a different one. Or you could be after that switch up, that change, that step to something different or a different stage once again. Anyways, point being is some of which are feeling a little bit stuck in the middle, or just knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel where you're stepping into that new chapter, that new stage, something different for yourself, or something even familiar, potentially, but a need to just kind of breathe and focus within once again, even though it's kind of hard not to look forward, because that even has its productivity and its purposefulness, but it's more so a day where you need to be looking at oneself within and listen to how you're feeling, what you need the most, what your higher self is telling you, your intuition, and selectively pick and choose from the spiritual guidance flowing in. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a day where you are receiving quite a lot of downloads, all right, and synchronicities, seeing things that Spirit's showing you that aren't maybe a little bit of a flash of what to expect for the future and potentially what you've dealt with in the past, but doesn't feel like everything's 100% purposeful. It could just be a little bit of messing with. It could just be for fun. It could be just for the sake of being repetitive. Okay. But we have patience here. You might find it's a day where there's a lack of patience, or you might be pushed to reflect upon a lack of patience, even if you didn't fully or at all act upon that in the past. It reminds me of me sometimes at my job when things do get irritate me or annoy me, frustrate me, but I'm better at this point along my path at biting my tongue and turning another cheek, or turning the cheek. What's the saying? Anyways, kind of turning a blind eye is what I'm hearing, and just not trying to escalate or cause an issue. But you might find that there's also, for some, a push to reflect upon when you were very patient, all right? And how this is highlighting that you're changing, that you've changed and improved, matured a lot. So let's move on. Keywording, let's pull some tarot. I'm hearing not fully satisfied. This could be with one, if not multiple areas of your life, how the day is proceeding, could be with somebody else, if not multiple people. But I'm hearing fair is fair. 4 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Yeah, with the 4 going to the 5, I feel like, okay, the number 45 being relevant angel number-wise, but I do sense that there's a step-by-step kind of vibe about your mindset or the progression of something. It's one foot in front of the other kind of vibe, but it may be a day where you're not meant to really step towards something per se, but to be proud of how much progress you've made and reflect upon how to begin taking those steps again in the upcoming days or weeks more productively. All right. You can only do so much, is what I'm hearing. You're only one person, but it's this feeling that things are falling into place in the midst of you dealing with certain levels of either conflict or competition, tough energy. You feeling like you have to at times battle with yourself, your demons, your habits, right? For some addiction in regards to getting to what you desire, what you're passionate about. In spirit saying, channel that frustration at time, that lack of patience, that passion, if we didn't say it already, for towards what you want the most, but in a productive way. And so again, this day could highlight the fact that you deserve to figure out or remember, or both, how to best reach for that. Okay. At times needing to remember that working smarter, not harder, is not a bad idea, and it's going to benefit you greatly. But there are reasons to be proud of yourself, to celebrate, and it will be a day where music is coming into play, to say the very least. Sorry if I'm being a little bit repetitive as my finger gets completely stuck. I just am spoken through a lot. But yeah, the Page of Swords. Messages once again from Spirit, feeling a bit burnt out, tired, that wounded warrior kind of vibe. But I do also feel like you could be giving yourself a message without realizing it. Your higher self, again, your intuition. I'm hearing the word community. That could come into play somehow. A little bird here, a little bird there is now what I'm getting. So the bird type might be a message of spiritual meaning. Could be more so just a moment of peace and serenity that you needed. Or a chance to observe the movement of that bird. And this may teach you or remind you of something about yourself. Okay. Very interesting, but I wouldn't also be surprised if it's a day where ideas are coming to mind, whether they're gifts from Spirit, you just putting your, I'm here, noggin to use. And I do sense that if it's something of importance that you feel for the future, but not right in this moment, naturally write it down. All right. You'll thank yourself. I'm also hearing stay organized or get organized or a bit of both, and that will benefit you greatly when it comes to your mental state, your clarity, and your comfort moving forward. What you end up reading at one point will be a message. Let's pull a couple more. I'm hearing it's really, really essential, again, going back to the yin and yang, for you to stay balanced within, outside of you, to not let things get the best of you when it comes to spiritual messing with energy, noise factors, people at work and or at home, factors when it comes to communicating and migrating. Does that make sense? A very preparatory kind of vibe about the day, regardless of what you end up accomplishing, wrapped up with or not. The Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Hermit card. Yeah, self-love, my friend. And you might find that all the meanwhile, your communication or past efforts are just the universe and spirit kind of working in your favor, in the sense there's some love flowing towards you. Some, a gift for some, but abundance to say the least. You will find that if you haven't been experiencing it, or not enough of which, there's certain, bear with me. There's certain gifts of abundance that are meant to be gifted to you or flowing in moving forward to support you meeting a goal. This could be financial, doesn't have to be, or to support you fulfilling a desire, a need, a wish, something of the sort. This could be in regards to attention, chances to connect with somebody. Could be a new community of importance, a new position, you name it. It's going to vary from case to case, but for some it absolutely is financial or somehow tied to it. But I do sense that a lot of which, if not all of which, that you're being shown evidence of or reminded of or informed of is happening when you're alone. There might be something of significance that you do alone throughout this day or surrounding it that's meant to bring you a lot of success and meant to help you glow more, even if it does at times strip away that glow and frustrates you to an extent, or strip away your resources. To wrap this up, I feel like it's a day where you're reminded that you deserve to feel passionate about how you're transforming, how you're changing, how you're meant to improve moving forward. But you're also meant to feel passionate about what you desire. And remember that you're worthy of achieving whatever that is for you and acquiring true levels of success, comfort, and destinally meant to move towards more. Period. All right? Remember, it's a day all about you. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your day, and I'll definitely see you next time.